world. Jababe, 10 minutes a week. Taiwanese brings you confidence. This is Max Juan speaking from Taiwan. This is episode 23 on the podcast channel, Taiwanese storyteller. The first podcast to speak Taiwanese and English. The book I'm going to share today, if I translate literally, it is called Inamori Kazuo's Philosophy, Why Do People Live? In Chinese, it's called 稻盛和夫的哲学人为什么活着 written by Inamori Kazuo, a well-known Japanese entrepreneur who is known as a legend in Japan. Inamori Kazuo was born in 1932. Now he is already 89 years old. In his life, he has started two world-famous companies in Japan, KYOCERA and KDDI. After 1997, he retired and became a monk. He belongs to Buddhism. In addition to these two companies, when Japan Airlines went bankrupt in 2010, the government asked him to be the chairman of Japan Airlines, and he rescued Japan Airlines in 2012. What a miracle! Inamori Kazuo also cares about education. He is not only an entrepreneur, but also a great thinker and philosopher. There are two key points in this book. The first is that he keeps thinking the meaning of life. That is very interesting. When we start a company, we will talk about the process of starting a business, marketing strategy, investment plans, and how to make a lot of money. It sounds makes sense, but Inamori Kazuo thinks differently. He believes that the meaning of human beings is to see how much we have contributed to the world and how many things we have done while we are alive. Therefore, human life is to polish your soul, hone your mind, and that the quality of your soul can be improved. Because he believes in Buddhism, he thinks that human beings will always reincarnate and train their souls. If we are not able to overcome the problems we meet in this life, we will suffer the same problem when we rebirth. Therefore, the most important mission in life is to improve the quality of soul before death. Inamori Kazuo has said that he used Buddhist method to cultivate his own soul, such as generosity, precepts, patience, and diligence. As a result, success is a training and failure is also a training. Success is a training about overcoming desires, and failure is a training to overcome difficulties. According to this book, when Inamori Kazuo started his company, he developed a new material which was not allowed by the government because the product was not legalized. Inamori Kazuo asked help from his master, who is a monk he really trusts. Inamori Kazuo said, "Something happened. It was a disaster." He thought that the master would encourage and comfort him. On the contrary, the master said, "It is nothing. Suffering is the evidence you are still alive. When disaster comes, you can eliminate your sin. You can eliminate karma. You should be happy." Okay, let's talk about what is karma. Karma is a concept from the Buddhist religion. It is the force produced by a person's action in one life that influence what happens to them in future lives, just like the original sin. The master asked Inamori Kazuo to be happy when he encountered difficulties. Well, if I were Inamori Kazuo, I would feel uncomfortable after hearing this. But in fact, what the master said is the truth. What he said is very simple. That is, when a person encounters difficulties in his life, he is practicing. So we should be patient and face it. If you really believe you are doing right and you really contribute to the society, you should keep going and you will make progress after passing this level. So there is nothing to worry about. The second point of this book is righteous thoughts, or we can say positive thinking. It means when we think positively, then good things will happen, and vice versa. So we should be grateful and mercy. Here is a story. When Inamori Kazuo was just 13 years old, he got tuberculosis. At that time, he felt that he was going to die because some of his relatives died of tuberculosis. So he was hopeless and he felt that he was dying. At this time, the neighbor lent him a book which is from a religious group. The book was called The Real Image of Life. The main point of this book is the inner image will be realized one by one, just like the law of attraction. It means what's happening around you is the reflection of your mind, including tuberculosis. As a result, Inamori Kazuo started to imagine a beautiful picture. He felt that he wanted to contribute to the world, so he recovered from his illness. Moreover, he never doubted these ideas. When he failed, he quickly turned his thoughts into righteous thoughts. This positive thinking helped him to overcome difficulties. At last, I want to share what I learned from this book. I was touched when I read, because Japanese entrepreneurs are talking about the philosophy and religion, which Taiwanese don't really care, because Taiwanese people will ask, will philosophy make money? Why should we contribute to the world? This is what we should learn from Japanese culture. Because Taiwan is connected to the world, we have to do something for the whole world. In personal level, Inamori Kazuo's philosophy really inspired me. As a podcaster, I really care about the number of followers and the flow. And I also wonder how to make money from podcasts. But actually, what I should ask is, what I can do for others, what my podcast can do for the whole world. For example, I have to encourage and inspire people, not just feed my ego. If everyone can realize that we connect with the planet for one fleeting moment, you will feel more grateful to be alive, and you will be humble to be a human being on Earth. Thank you for listening today. Meet you on the air next time. Bye bye.